What's up, y'all? So I'm gonna try my best to make these videos shorter. I noticed some of the last videos that I've been making have been kind of long. I know a lot of you don't like that, and don't get me wrong, I don't want to make long videos, but I can't edit. I don't have anyone that can help me edit. I don't have Wi-Fi at home, so I don't have a way to download anything to edit. I don't have a computer. I don't have any of that stuff. I'm just a dude doing reviews, helping businesses get out there if I can, and doing it on my phone. And then when I'm out and about in the world and can find a place with Wi-Fi, uploads videos. It's that simple. So yeah, being that I can't edit my videos, I say what I think in the videos need to be said. A lot of times, sometimes I even miss stuff. But when doing that, you can't exactly shorten the video. So if the video ends up being 40 minutes, I apologize. But I'm going to try my best to get to the point faster and make them a lot shorter. So getting into the video. Today, we got something kind of different, I guess. It's a company that makes a few different things, but I'm going to be making, I think, 2 videos for them. But kind of cool company I kind of come across recently. It's called Bixby. Ooh, that looks disgusting. Ew, sorry. Weird stuff. But I don't know. They seem to me to be a company that just makes, I wouldn't say plastic products, but I guess like acetate products. I believe the products are acetate. Again, I don't ever do research when I do this kind of stuff just because I go in blind. I go in doing what I do and knowing what I know, like any normal person would do. And yeah, I just give you my honest opinions. So the first thing in question is their beard comb, right? To me, it kind of looks like a harmonica, and it's actually about the size of a harmonica. But yeah, it's nice. I believe, like I said, I think it's acetate. Um, Nice wide tooth comb. The tines are polished, so you don't have to worry about any of that crappy stuff. Um, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little notch right here, so it kind of helps you grip it. They got their logo right there, 3D raised, embossed, whatever you want to call it, with silver color over it, which is kind of nice. So yeah, if you hear any pulling, sorry, that's just my beard in general. Every comb I own does that. It's not this comb that's doing it. I mean, it's physically doing it, but you know what I mean. It's not anything to say bad about the company. It's just that's literally any comb I use. But yeah, this has actually become my daily carry comb. Like I guess you'd call it an EDC comb. Um, Up until recently, I always used the little square two-sided combs. The one that's got kind of like a wide tooth on one side and like a finer tooth on the other side that goes in like a little leather pouch. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm wearing my battle vest um, that has like my club patches and random patches and stuff on it. And so I have chest pockets and I keep it right here. And that's what I've always carried until I got this. And then I started carrying this, of course, to review it because it's not really something that I would use at home just because what I prefer using is not something that I can carry with me. So this seemed to be more of like a pocket size option, for me at least. So it sits perfectly right here in my chest pocket. And then if I need to give myself a quick comb, because, you know, sometimes this bunches up or, you know, when I wear my vest or anything like that for long periods of time, it kind of makes the hair right here stick straight up. So I tend to give one of these every once in a while. Um, so I got to be completely transparent. It's not static free. Um, Now before you say, "Well, dang, that means I ain't gonna buy one," I'm gonna be 100% transparent. I don't think it's the product because I do think it is supposed to be static free. Maybe it's not. I could be wrong. I don't remember thinking that I don't think it's specified on their website if it was or not. But the reason I say don't like jump the company and decide not to get one, because I get static on Kent combs, and most of the beard community swears by Kent combs. Um, when I first started, sorry, that was bugging me. When I first started growing out a beard, everybody told me to get a kink comb and that they were 100% static free. And I've bought several kink combs, and every single one I've ever had gives static to my beard. I can do this and hear and feel the static. So for the people that says that they're static free, just know certain people in certain situations, they're not static free. So that could be why I'm getting static with this. Maybe with any other normal person, it is static free. Because I've talked to numerous people that swear by Kent Combs and say they are, and they give me static. Now, keep in mind, if you're like, well, dude's lying, there's no way they do that. I live in an old house with no heat. Most days with space heaters on, it's still in like the 30s in my house. 30s is in Fahrenheit. Um, so, like, I think with the fact that it's so cold in my house always in the winter, and just the fact that that kind of creates static just because of the atmosphere, I think that's the reason that I have it, even when a lot of people don't. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Because, like I said, everybody I know that swears by Kent Combs tells you get them because they're static free, because I believe they're acetate or something like that. And I still, every time I do this, I can hear it and feel it in my beard. So maybe I'm just weird, but I still I have static issues with Kent Combs, but I don't have any more static with this than I would a normal Kent comb. So I feel like it's probably about the same to any other normal person that doesn't have an issue with a Kent comb. But regardless, I love this comb. It's one of my favorite new combs. Um, sorry, allergies. It's one of my favorite new combs. I carry it with me anytime I go somewhere. I like that it's like the perfect size, even though the tines are that long. They still are able to. Hang on, sorry, needed to blow my nose. But even though they're that length, they still manage to go through all the way through. Now, I still do have issues personally with up through here in the back, and that's more of my fault, my problem. Because when I first decided to actually grow my beard out instead of trimming it the way I used to trim it, um, it got to about here before I actually decided that I wanted to let my neck grow in. So the neck hairs back here aren't as long as the hairs up here. So they're still in that whole like tighten up, bunch up phase. And so like just kind of get up under here and do that. You know, because they're still in that short, annoying phase where everything pulls and hurts and sucks and gets knotted. But once you give them a good couple of those, and then you go back in the front, all is well with the world. Everything's good to go. No issues, no complaints. Um, so yeah, there's that. I'm not going to quote a price because one, I don't know if they changed them. Two, they might change them in the future. I don't know. Plus, again, I try to just not give out certain stuff other than like my own personal review, because some person might look at this video and be like, oh, that price is too much. Another person's like, that's dirt cheap. You know what I mean? Like, some people think Chicago combs are too expensive, and other people are like, it's a steal. Price to me is subjective. It has nothing to do with my review. So yeah, there's that. Now, this isn't going to be a review. I'm just throwing this in here because it's another comb that they offer, and I told them straight up and honest when they sent it to me, I didn't care for it. I personally feel like it doesn't even need to exist unless they were to change it. But hang on, my hands are greasy now. Sorry, got beard balm all over my hands and fingers, and now I couldn't get this can open. Oh yeah, also keep in mind they come in something like this, like a really nice metal tin with their logo on it. I don't have the comb one here. I didn't think to bring it out here. This is the one for the one I'm about to show you. But they sent me this, and the pictures are kind of deceiving. Yes, if you read the dimensions, you'll find out. But I thought what I was getting was different than what I was sent. This is their pick comb. Again, I messaged them as soon as I got it and was like, I'm not reviewing this. But I want to show you because I don't want other people to see this video and order this thinking, oh, this is going to be amazing, and then find out once they ordered it, it's something else. But this is their pick comb. It's every bit as good quality as this. It's just too dang small. Like, this is what I thought I was getting. Good Lord at the fur. Sorry, I have outside cats, and they sleep on this outdoor furniture, and it's getting all over my stuff. Anyway, this is what I thought I was getting. But, you know, this. Like, this size is what I thought I was getting. And I got this. Again, they do have the dimensions listed, but the way the pictures look, you feel like you're getting this. But not only that, anytime in my mind, if I'm ordering a pick comb, it should be at least this size. Like, I don't even know why this exists. The only thing I could think of is it's like a cute little novelty to, like, have a pick for your beard. Like, you know, on the road or something. But it's so short, it, like, does nothing. I mean, it's pulling hairs. I can feel it. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to lose this in my beard. I'm better off just using this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just pointless. So yeah, anybody that ends up going to their site and being like, oh, I want to buy that. Oh, that looks nice too. Unless you want a tiny, like, basically a keychain pick comb. Maybe you think it's like a cool little gift to give somebody because they have a beard or they're a barber or something and they need like a keychain or something that would be neat. Other than that, like, I personally feel it's pointless for my beard. Others might feel differently. Comes in this really cool metal tin. I was stupid and yeah, here we go. You know, comes in molded plastic, fits in there perfectly. So if you do want to give it as a gift, it comes nicely packaged. Here's what the back looks like. I personally went through Instagram to find them. But they, of course, they have their website and all that good stuff. But regardless of the size of this, it's very well made. It's just not what I expected. So, yeah, for this video, that's basically it. Like I said, I prefer something this size so I can actually get all the way to the back and get those neck hairs. Because I just feel personally like this just makes farther more sense. Good Lord. Fur. You know what I mean? This makes far more sense for a pick. But, as I said, this works fine. I love this comb. God, I keep getting cat hair and dirt. But, yeah. That's a great job. My new favorite on-the-go comb. So, yeah, give them a try. I dig them. I think you will. You just don't get the pick comb. Unless that's what you are buying it for. If you want a small pick comb, buy it. It's fantastic quality for what it is. It's just, again, not what I thought I was ordering. Next video.